The wind howled a mournful song, whipping Elara's hair across her face as she walked along the cliff's edge. The sky, a bruised purple and angry orange, mirrored the turmoil in her heart. She'd come seeking inspiration, a fresh canvas for her soul, but the overwhelming power of the ocean felt more like a challenge than a muse. The waves crashed against the rocks below, a relentless rhythm of destruction and creation. She shivered, not entirely from the cold. The air tasted of salt and something else, something ancient and wild. A lone seagull cried overhead, its lonely cry echoing her own feelings of isolation. She clutched her sketchbook tighter, its smooth cover a comforting weight in her hands. Would she find what she was looking for here? She had to believe so. The path ahead was treacherous, a narrow strip of land clinging precariously to the cliffside. Each step was a calculated risk, a dance between courage and caution. The wind buffeted her, threatening to sweep her away. She pressed on, driven by an unseen force. Below, the ocean churned, a restless beast hungry for land. She saw a small fishing boat bobbing precariously in the distance, a tiny speck against the vastness of the water. The fishermen, silhouettes against the setting sun, seemed dwarfed by the immensity of nature's power. She wondered about their lives, their struggles against the elements. Did they ever feel defeated? Or did they, like the waves, find strength in their relentless forward motion? She paused, leaning against a weathered rock, the cold stones seeping into her bones. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in vibrant shades of orange and crimson. The colors were breathtaking, a stark contrast to the gray, turbulent sea. The wind seemed to lessen, its harsh song replaced by a gentler whisper. In the distance, she spotted a small, ramshackle cottage clinging to the cliff face. Smoke curled from its chimney, a welcoming sign of warmth and life. Curiosity urged her forward. She continued her walk, the path becoming less treacherous. She reached the cottage and saw an old woman tending a small garden, her movements slow but deliberate. Her face was etched with wrinkles that spoke of a life lived fully, a life weathered by storms both literal and metaphorical. Elara hesitated, unsure if she should approach. The woman looked up, her eyes twinkling with an unexpected warmth. She offered Elara a cup of steaming tea, its warmth spreading through her chilled body. They talked for hours, sharing stories and laughter. The old woman spoke of the coast's beauty and its dangers. She talked of the communities who lived there and how they helped one another. She spoke of the strength found in unity. She shared her stories of the sea and of storms she had weathered. Elara listened, mesmerized by her wisdom. The old woman's resilience, her quiet strength in the face of adversity, filled Elara's sketchbook with more inspiration than any dramatic landscape ever could. As the moon rose, casting its silvery light on the ocean, Elara felt a sense of peace settle over her. She had found what she was looking for, not in the grand spectacle of nature, but in the quiet strength of the human spirit. The journey had been challenging, yes, but it had been worth it. She smiled, a genuine, heartfelt smile that reached her eyes. The wind, now a gentle caress, whispered secrets only she could understand. The ocean, calmer now, seemed to sigh in contentment. She knew she would return. She had a feeling this was only the beginning of her story. She felt a deep connection to this place and its people. She felt renewed, invigorated. She began to sketch, capturing the essence of the moment. The wind, the sea, the cottage, the old woman, all were part of this story that she was telling with her pencil. The canvas was waiting for her. Her soul was singing. The whispers of the windswept coast would forever echo in her art.